What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, and my fighters? I'm One-Eye Bry, also known as PT, and I'm back to talk about Fear the Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 13, Season 5 as a whole. So obviously, spoiler warning for all that stuff. Fear the Walking Dead Season 5 for sure. But we're going to get some new people, more new people. I like new people. And I really hope that Season 5, Episode 13 of Fear the Walking Dead is good, if not great. Action-packed, exciting, it needs to be. The season has been kind of a lull, especially last episode, but if we do a little breakdown of the trailer, what's going to happen in Season 5, Episode 13, we see Logan's truck crash into the quarry, which is not a quarry, it's the oil fields, but we're going to see Logan finally get to the oil fields, Logan's truck with Logan's people. At least one car is with him. I don't know how many people Logan has exactly with him, but it looks to be a gun battle, a firefight going to happen there. Finally some action. I'm excited. And it's been building and building and building, and it looks to finally be happening. We finally see Wendell and at least one of the kids. We'll see what happens here at the oil fields. But what do you think should happen? Should we lose some characters? Should we gain some characters? Should we lose and gain some characters? But we finally get to see Wendell, and I do like his character. But Logan and his group of 3 other people, maybe 4 other people, 4 other people there are going to be here. And Wendell's like, what are you doing here? And Logan's like, you really need to ask? Like, come on, Wendell, you know he's here for the oil. What's going to happen here? And I hope there's a connection with CRM, or at least a bigger group. Luciana is there with Wendell, and I wonder how many people are here at the oil fields and how long they have been there. But we finally get to see the oil fields and what's it all about. Either way, I know some people are like, how did Logan find out about it? And how did he find out about the tapes? Well, either way, he's there now. And then we see the guy that Dwight let survive. And it's usually 2 things happen with this situation. He does something heroic, or he double crosses Dwight, and that's kind of what he did last episode. So will Sarah and Dwight save this guy again? How many chances are you going to let this guy go? I know they need information, so that's probably what they're going to get out of him. And once they get the information, what should they do with him? Because all life is precious, but you can't trust this guy. You can't trust this group here. Logan's group needs to go, but you see Dwight coming out of the woods like, hold up. And it looks kind of funny how he's holding the guns, but Dwight and Sarah will catch these 2. And this guy just looks like a problem. He looks like one of the people from Terminus. Like, okay, we let you go, only for him to come back around and be a problem. So I'm not sure who the people are in the car, but Dwight and Sarah have the upper hand. And I wonder what's going to happen with this group. What do you think should happen? I personally think they should take him out, as threats are dangerous and you need to neutralize your threats in the zombie apocalypse. Even if it's this guy and he's like, all right, oil fields, I know. And if Logan and Logan's group are not connected with CRM or some other group, it doesn't have to be CRM, but some other huge connection. Because again, this is the promised land. You said this is the promised land. This lady is maybe being misled by Logan. And does she turn on Logan? We kind of thought that was happening earlier in the season, but I guess that could happen here because we're going to see a gun battle at the oil fields. It should be awesome. And then day turns to night, and we see a walker probably falling into the oil field because of the fire, the gun battle, the noise. And when in doubt, just bring some walkers in. That's all you got to do. If the threat's not big enough, just bring some walkers in. That's what the show and The Walking Dead loves to do. But you can see there is a fire that is ablazing, and I wonder what's going to happen with the oil fields. Is the group going to lose it? After all this trouble, after they're driving around and trying to protect it and driving around and trying to protect it, are they going to lose it? I would think so, because that is what has happened so many times on this series. They were somewhere, stuff happens, they have to leave. They're somewhere, stuff happens, they gotta leave. They're there, something happens, they gotta leave. But Sarah and Wendell are together, and I like their dynamic. I wish there was more of it, but you can see fires, walkers, just messy stuff all over the place. And if there's a fire here at the oil fields, this can't be good for what's happening here, because I would assume that someone gets shot or someone gets taken out, and I would guess it's someone from Logan's group. But will we lose somebody from our group? I kind of hope so, but hope not at the same time. But just something has to happen, and this looks very exciting from the trailer. Don't let me down, Fear the Walking Dead. Let's go. Something exciting. You can see Dwight probably kills the walker, and Sarah is with Wendell. So Sarah and Dwight go to the oil fields at some point, probably when the chaos starts to happen. But what happened with Logan's group that they came across, we just don't know. And Sarah's like, look, we save people. That's what we do. Well, that's great, but you got to save yourself too. You got to look out for number one before you help others, because if you don't help save yourself, how can you be any help to other people? But We'll see what happens. Maybe the convoy comes and saves the day. And then you see the next morning, most likely, because you see the walkers, you see some smoke, you see some rubble, you see some ash, and you see most likely Rabbi Jay and someone else behind him. But you can see that Charlie, Rabbi Jay, John, and June come to save the day, or at least try to. Rabbi Jay is a character that I hope is good and great for the show. I like the actor. I like the possibility of this character doing something big for the show, and something's got to give. Let's make it exciting again, or at least start to make it exciting. And then you see Logan's like, survival of the fittest, with air quotes. But that's true. Survival of the fittest definitely fits in a zombie apocalypse. Those who are strong and fit will survive. Will Logan survive? Then you see Logan with his air quotes, or peace out, because he's running in the next clip away from his truck, probably out of gas or what, or maybe the truck's chasing him. I can't really tell if there's a driver or what, but does he flee the scene at the oil fields once chaos goes out? Because I would assume that Logan kind of has the upper hand, or he thinks he does. And then we have John and June and the SWAT truck come save the day and take out some of Logan's people. So I'm guessing Logan's people start to get taken out this episode, which is good. It seems long overdue, but we're finally getting it to occur, and John's there with his rifle. Then we see some walkers going into a store with a bell. I don't know what this is all about. I'm guessing this is where Sarah and Dwight are based on the coloring, and it just fits the prior scene when Sarah is talking to Dwight. It just feels like they're there somewhere. And then we see Logan with this crazy face, and he's like, help me. Help me, I'm Logan. Come on, come help me, come save me. And I wonder if he's talking to CRM or another group, and a helicopter comes to save the day, and Althea sees it, and she finally tells the group about CRM. But that's just a theory right now. We don't know. And we can see Logan is looking at the walkers, probably as they're turning some sort of device to either pump out the oil or something that they're using walkers to move around and just use them to their advantage, which is smart to put the walkers to work. Then we see June, looks to be the same rifle that John had, or maybe another one, and she's probably taking out someone of Logan's team, or another group that will be on the mountainside or the cliffside up there, because she's kind of aiming up, and I'll show you in a second what I think she could be aiming at. And then we see 5 horsemen, not 4 horsemen, but 5 horsemen. So more people, new group, highwaymen. I don't know, that's wishful thinking if they're going to connect that much. And if the highwaymen were all around the country, that would be pretty awesome. But it just looks to be a new group that will meet this episode. But I saw this shot in the other trailer that was for the back half of season 5. And I think this is the group that is what June is aiming at. I think she's up there and these people come out of nowhere after the fire and the noise. And I think the gun battle is going on at the oil field. And I think this group is attracted to it and they find it. But I'm not sure if this is going to be seen in this episode or not. But you see the horseman coming along, and it could be Logan. If you look at the outfit of the person kneeling on the street, I think that that's Logan. And is this the group that he called? Or is this group randomly coming to his rescue or to take him out? That'd be pretty crazy. And then I'm guessing this is the leader or one of the leaders. I don't know what the patch is on her jacket. You can see the cowboy hat, the cowboy style. But I'm wondering if this group is good, bad, and if this group will take our group to a settlement and a ranch and they'll be safe finally. And I shared this with you before. This looks to be the titles and the synopsis from 5:11 to 5:16. We're coming up on 5:13. Leave what you don't. So you can see what happens there in 14, 15, and 16. You can see who's still alive in the synopsis there. So photo credit to the Spoiling Dead fans, I believe, or Fear the Spoiling Dead fans. Pretty awesome stuff. But more new people? Yep, we're getting more new people. So will we lose some people to gain people? I don't know. It just looks like we're gaining people and gaining more people and that. And it's like, where's the threat? And I guess you don't have to have a threat. The walkers are enough threat, but Logan's group is a threat. But what's going to happen in the story to make us keep watching? If it's just existing and the story is blah, if not boring, it's kind of a waste of time. Let's have an interesting story arc for the remaining episodes, please. Let me know your thoughts, post your comments below, and please hit that subscribe button to become a valued member of our PT channel Walking Dead family and help us achieve our goal of 100,000 subscribers. When we hit 100,000 subscribers, we're gonna have prizes and giveaways. And for those interested in joining the fight of Fight For Us and becoming a fighter, you can check out my book series on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. We got paperback and digital versions, 10 books available now. And remember, with hard work, dedication, belief, and sacrifice, you can truly achieve your goals. Believe in yourself. You can do it. It's about love, support, staying positive, making memories, staying true to yourself, and tell them, Daryl.
Yo, we love you guys. Honestly, thank you.